The complaints that I got from my wife, probably. There was a couple of times where I had disturbed her sleep, and she told me that, you know, I was a nightmare in terms of the sound and the amount of snoring I was doing, and so from that really drove the whole thing for me in terms of actually trying to deal with it. And then on a couple of occasions where I've been in the company of friends at a concert or at a festival, they'd also said that they'd got no sleep because of my snoring. So yeah, it was a few things really that sort of led to it. Not that I'm aware of, no. There would be occasions where I'd wake up and I'd slept for 8 hours, 9 hours, and I didn't feel rested. So I don't know whether it impacted then, but not really. It affected, you know, my loved ones really. In terms of, it's one of those things that you're sort of intrigued because of the actual design, and then what it actually is there to do. So the device was, it looked a bit strange, and then, but then, you know, having got used to the device itself, it became, you know, part of it was very easy to use. So, but the device itself, when I first got it, it's obviously inquisitive. You're not sure quite what to expect. I always believed that it would work. Yeah, I didn't really think that it would work as well as it has done. But yeah, it was very noticeable towards the end of my trial that it had benefited my snoring totally. Yeah, I feel rested actually, better. I do get better sleep. So since using the Snoozeal product, I've also felt, you know, it's not often now that my wife is complaining about her sleep being interrupted by the level of my snoring. But you know, having said that, personally, yeah, I do feel more rested, and that has been an absolute benefit for me, 100%. I felt the app was, again, it was just very straightforward. And during the course of the trial that I did, the app also changed in terms of the look and feel. It was very straightforward in terms of, and intuitive in terms of the way that I felt personally it was set up. What I've noticed is that, you know, it's remained the same. So, you know, my experience 4 months later is still very positive in terms of what it has done. Yeah, 100%. So I referred my brother-in-law to Snoozeal, and purely because of my experience, and purely because I'm aware of his issues with snoring as well. Well, I mean, you know, personally, you know, I think it's a very straightforward way of dealing with an issue that a lot of people suffer with, but can also benefit, you know, their personal, you know, their lives with their partners, and you know, quality of sleep, such like that. I think that, you know, from a product perspective, it's a really smart product.